Hi guys, my name is Grace, and this will be the requested weekly. I will try to do it weekly update for love for singles and couples and career energy update. So I have fortune. My mom bought some fortune cookies, so I thought I'd incorporate it in the reading. So choose which fortune cookie you're more drawn to. This will be one and this will be two. Okay? Can't wait to eat them. So, one or two, and that will be your reading. If you chose fortune cookie number one, this will be your reading. I will try to get this message here first. And the message is be careful of extravagance. During this period, be careful with extravagance. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you'll be able to see it in this camera, but it says be careful with it of extravagance. Um, well, let's see how this plays. This is what this is about. But I feel like this is just being humble, humility, and groundedness in terms of your dreams. I mean, it's not that you won't be able to achieve it, but sometimes we get to a point where we're like we push too much and we become overconfident with something, that we rush things, and that it fails because we did not slow down. So I feel like it's that. Or with extravagance, I don't know, it's holiday time soon. I don't know whenever you're watching this video, but it's holiday time soon as I'm uploading it. So be careful with maybe overspending. It's just saying, be careful extravagance. And I'm hearing like, yeah, some people might do it for like showing off Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas time. I know, like holiday comes, it comes once a year, but maybe just that's an excuse. But that's what I got with this. Okay. Your current energy right now first. Current energy right now. I'll pick one card. The Hangman in reverse. Okay. Not in control. This card upright, it says not in control. But I'm seeing changes, I'm seeing transformation in a more spiritual sense. Some of you are surrendering to this, some of you are not surrendering to this very well. You might have encountered like some setbacks or currently encountering some setbacks in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve right now. For some of you, it's like, because it's in reverse. The Hangman can be like you're grounded and you're trying to be grounded as much as possible. Because if it's reverse, it's like the Hangman is standing up, like the card. But for some of you, it depends on how you're perceiving this. For some of you, you might feel like you're not in control and you don't know what to do. You're not in focus. You're not so much in focus at the moment. So I'm getting two different messages. Either way, you're changing internally, you're evolving, your point of view on things, you're gaining more wisdom, inevitably, whether you're surrendering to it or not. That's what I'm getting. So where are you? This is your current energy. What energy you are going towards within this week? Oh gosh. One more card. the Teacher of Swords or the Page of Swords in reverse, inquiring mind. I feel like you're being pushed towards less rational, logical thinking, but in a way towards more um like with your inquiring mind, this is more like you're relying on books, you're researching, you're really learning from the outside. You're being pushed towards learning and really making decisions and um trying to trust more your inside, gaining the answers that you're seeking from the inside of yourself, from yourself, instead of looking from outside to find the answers that you're seeking. That's what I'm getting with this. What else? Page of Swords in reverse. Don't be too reactive of what's happening on the outside of you. Keep in balance within the inside of you, so whatever is happening on the outside, it won't affect you as much. So I will just keep it short and brief with that. In terms of let's do career first. In terms of your career, what's the current energy that you're coming from and going towards? So your current energy in your career is this. The energy that you're going towards on your card is collaboration. In your career, I don't know why it's both in reverse. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Because if I feel like if you're hunted, it gives me that feeling of being in an energy of restlessness, and you're like you don't know what to do, and you're restless. You're Nine of Swords. You're sleepless. Um, you don't know which way to go on your career, and there's like you're there's a problem that you're trying to solve, but it creates more problem the more you're thinking about it, the more you overthink about it. So I feel like this calls for a clarity of mind and accepting that some things are not in control um for you right now, but that's okay. It's okay to not to know right now where you are going. Okay? As be the hunter, like your instincts. Keep that clear because that will guide you. Okay? That's your current energy. I don't know how well you're handling that, and you're going towards collaborative dreaming. You will meet people within this week, or you probably already met people that are um, willing or able to help you in your career. So now it's up to you whether you accept that help or not. But I feel like you're more it's I mean the help is there. I feel you're more likely to succeed if you accept her help and collaborate and be I feel like the people that you're probably thinking if the people that are within your work or your career are someone to be trusted. I feel like yes, but it's still trust your intuition and instincts with that. Um you will meet people that are like-minded, that people that have like-minded thinking as you, like-minded souls, that have similar thinking than you. simpler thinking with you. And yeah, this is collaboration, creating projects with other people. So teamwork, be a better. I know for some of you, you want to just be in control, do your things on your own, but right now it calls for teamwork and being within a team is what will really help you. So, what else? I'll try to clarify this. Am I? I'll use this one deck here if I can get it here. I'm planning to use this deck on the love one. So, clarifier for the hunter, not the hunted. What else? The moon. Yeah, exactly. Some things are not revealed to you right now, right away. It's in the unknown, like the moon. But soon this cycle will end to like the cycles of the moon. Currently, as I'm uploading this video, it's new moon in Sagittarius, the final new moon in this year, 2018. So, I mean, it's probably currently the new moon. It's like the new moon phase where you can't really see at the moment. But maybe I feel soon when the full moon happens, um, I don't know when the full moon goes back to Sagittarius, or maybe the next full moon in a different zodiac. But I feel like more powerful when it's on the same sign because it's like the full cycle. You will find more clarity. So that's the timeline that I'm getting in your endeavors. Now with this, what? Because also beware of like illusions. Like when we overthink, we create illusions in our head, and we become reactive to that solutions, and we attract like especially if those are negative, we attract them into our life because that's where our focus is on. So beware of that. And what else? What's this collaborative dreaming about? Nine of Wands. So this is about trust. This is about trust, and you might have some issues with trusting people, but um, this is about you slowly breaking down your walls and slowly trying to let people and in your space to be able to help you. So that's what I'm getting with this. I'm hearing like it's like dancing. Right now you might need a dance partner. You can dance on your own. You're fine with that and you're good with that, but right now you might need a dance partner. I don't know why I got that analogy, but that's the energy I'm getting with this Nine of Wands here. So a lot of creativity. I mean, two brains are better than one, or more than two brains. So it might be working with a group. It might be you might be thinking of like employing people um if you're the business owner or something like that. So in terms of love, what's the current theme for you in terms of love, whether you're single or you're in a connection with someone? You don't have to be in a relationship with this person, so with another person. So I will peek I'll explain first for singles and then I'll explain for couples and we'll see. I haven't done it this way yet, so what's the current energy right now in terms of love in your life? Rescue in reverse. And where are you going? What's coming? What's available? Love for love. Metamorphosis. Okay. Transformation. Um, in a more like spiritual sense. So I feel like coming back to that hangman there. So with the rescue card, I feel in reverse. You're currently in a state of your life where it's like the message that I'm getting is like, don't wait for other people to save you because you are free and you're able to save yourself. Be accountable with yourself in terms of love. So I feel like that applies whether you're in a current relationship right now or not. Or if you're trying to rescue another person that's not healthy, let them be accountable for their own healing. And be careful of illusions. Again, I feel like this goes back to illusions. You might be dealing with illusions. You might be romanticizing a situation. You might be in denial of a certain situation that you're in right now. So if you're not, then that message does not apply to you. But for some of you, that's what I'm getting. Take a step back. You might feel you're not in control right now with the hangman there, but take a step back and re- um, try and like rescue yourself in this. Trust that the spirit will guide you. Trust with spirit in spirit. Spirit will expose the illusion, whatever that is. So you're going towards metamorphosis. Now these changes can be it's not always I guess easy, but it will always be worth it. With the metamorphosis card, so and it's saying here you're in the process of deep and beautiful change. Yes, changes. I got that. Um, with this change can be painful because you might need to let go of some things in your life that you're not it's not working for you anymore in terms of love and let go of yeah, it can be a certain situation or a person or a life basically. But when you transform, it's saying some parts, when you transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die, and with that death there will always be rebirth, and when one door closes another opens. So it's all about learning to be learning the lessons of letting go for you that will come up during this week. And it could just be like if you're single and you're not in connecting, whether you're single or not, I feel like this applies. Letting go of low self-worth, um a relationship that is draining you, or unhealthy habits that you currently have. It's not really, maybe it's not really like letting go of a person or a situation. It could be just letting go of that unhealthy habit so that you will have a healthy partnership. If you're currently in a partnership right now, in a connection right now with someone, that's what the current theme that's coming. So let's see, what's your current energy? The Fool. Trying new things, going into the unknown, and taking the leap of faith. Okay. That's why I feel some things you might on some things you might be too like overconfident, and on some and you might be going towards an illusion. But I feel like for most of you, this is a fresh start. Especially you might be feeling this, especially if you're watching this as I'm currently uploading it during this new moon. Fresh start is very apparent for the general energy for all of us basically right now with the Fool here. So fresh start with love. Maybe if you're single, you're willing now to date and allow people into your life. If you're um if you're in a connection with someone, then this is a new beginning with someone, thinking of having a new beginning with someone, or currently having a new beginning with someone. Where are you going towards energy? In terms of creating your life, you're going towards the Two of Wands in reverse. So I did feel like you might still encounter some setbacks, but uh, um have patience with this, in making a decision and creating your life, um with like, I feel like this is all about like preparation and choosing the next steps of the journey. Like once you take this leap of faith, you probably already took this leap of faith. If you're watching this and you've chose this, because this is the current energy right now, you might be faced with a decision, and it's okay to rest for a bit. It's okay to not make the decision right now. That's what I'm getting. It could be for some of you the decision between two people. So if you're currently in a connection, so that applies for, I feel like, singles and couples. So if you're currently in a connection with someone, then I will try and see where their energy is currently on at the moment, so you'll know, so that you're aware. So if you're in a connection, in a relationship, or in a connection with someone, where's their energy currently at? Let's see if you're matching or not really. The Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're still living in the past with the Six of Cups here. Okay, so it's not really focusing. Now, if where their energies, Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the person that you're dealing with right now is on the Six of Cups. They're still trying their best to let go of the past, and some of them might still be living in the past. Okay? There might be an influence for a specific people. For some specific people, there might be an influence of like a past lover or an ex, or this might be your ex that you're dealing with at the moment. And where they're going towards, the energy that's coming is the Five of Swords in reverse. So I like to see this Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is more like releasing this ego, releasing because with the Five of Swords, I see this as a card of you not being open with communicating with someone, but I feel like they are getting to a state where they're more likely to be open to like communicating. Because when you're not when you because the Five of Swords for me is like when two people are communicating with each other in term in terms of ego, and when that happens you end up usually you end up hurting each other's feelings. Okay, sometimes there's like manipulation tactic with communication when this card is upright. So I feel like it's in reverse, so I feel like there'll be much more clearer communication. And these unhealthy habits will be released, or at least this person will try to release those. So I don't know how well this resonates with you. I hope it does. Let's see what the advice. I did forget to get some advice on the career, so I'll get to that in a bit. First, in your, especially your love, with love, even if you're single or you're in a connection, what's the advice? I guess I'll get one for singles, and I get one for couples or people that are in connection. So for singles, what's the advice? One card. Ask, and you shall receive. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your requests. I don't know what this is about. Maybe asking when my when your life partner will come. But whatever help you need, if even if you're not interested in love really, um, you have the free will to ask your angels, your guides, your higher self, even your I mean they won't be able to work unless you ask them for help in whatever situation that you're in. You don't have to do everything on your own. Okay, so ask. And for advice for people that are currently in a connection. One card. Oh, jeez, I have 25 seconds remaining. Okay, so with the family, it's saying this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So you might have already have a family with this person. For some of you, you maybe you're planning a family. Because I have the world card, and I have the world with this too, so maybe that's where the decision is for some of you. And having a baby for some of you. um for some of you, what if you're in a conflict right now, maybe your own family or their family is currently getting in the way. So I feel like if it's negative, don't feed into the drama and the conflict in this situation. Okay? and heal whatever, if it's your own family, within your own family, maybe it's about how you were brought up, something related to your childhood, your beliefs that was passed on to you by your own family. If it's not working on you anymore, I feel like maybe it's time to rethink that, because it might be causing some conflict. Or it could just be that both of you are needing to um, focus on each of your own family that you have right now, and um, a lot of understanding is needed, because I feel like this is the card when there are other people involved in the situation that you're in. So um understand, be more understanding, and you'll be able to heal and feel that peace. Okay? So in terms of career, what's the advice for you? I guess I'll pick two cards. Moonlighting, yes. What else? I see no more complaining, but I'm not gonna pick that. This employment change. Wow, okay. I see the change now. Now it's clearer to me what the change is about for some of you. But here's the advice. I see it very clearly with these two cards here. If you're thinking about employment change, again the moon, the moon and the unknown, it's here in your career. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So if you're worried about that and thinking of employment change, um, for some of you, you can still keep the other job while taking some steps and planning and actually starting on. You can start now on the the new career, or the career that you're more drawn to, that is more like, I feel like this career is more something that you feel you will find more fulfillment in terms of it's more aligned to your soul purpose. So you can start now. And employment change is also saying here, the employment change card, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Yes, I was talking about soul purpose. So, trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. For you people here, whether whatever it is that's happening currently in your life right now, there's a lot of reminders saying you're fully supported along the way. Okay, you don't have to go through this alone. And your career path will lead you in higher directions. So I feel like I don't need to explain more with this. It's a very clear message. I'm seeing like different moons here, like different like cycles. Anyway, that's your reading, and thank you so much for watching. Um, my readings and details are down below if you're interested in a reading, and I'm sending you love and light. For people who pick the second card number, the number two, the second fortune cookie, then this reading is for you. And I don't know if I can get the message inside. So what's the message? Attitude more than aptitude will determine your altitude. I don't think I don't think you'll be able to see that, especially in this camera. I'll just read it to you. Altitude, no, attitude more than aptitude will determine your altitude. So, I mean, with your attitude, the way you react to things within this week or whenever you find this video will determine where you, how far you go in terms of your goals more than your natural ability, your aptitude on something, your natural talent on something. So, your attitude will get you further on your goals, how you react to situations, you know, because if you're so good in something, if even though you have like such great talent on something or you're very skilled on something, but if you don't have a good attitude, for example, we even though how good we are, we fail sometimes, and the way we face our failure determines on how far we'll go in terms of how high we'll go, or how much our life will transform. It determines on your it depends on your attitude, because even though the skilled people sometimes they give up, and but someone that has a better attitude, they see failures as learnings, so they don't stop. So I feel like that's the message really of this. If you've ever encountered or encountering some setbacks or failures, it's all about perspective, changing your perspective on how you're looking at things. So let's see what this is about. What's your current energy right now? General energy at the moment. Where are you currently at? The Seven of Swords. Where you're going. What's coming? Energy's coming. Two of Discs in reverse. Whatever will happen in your life, whatever energy that you're in right now, trust the Three of Cups will be here. I mean, celebrations are soon. I mean, holidays are soon. Because I'm uploading this video before the holidays. So, I mean, I feel like it's that. Focus on like, if you're too focused on your goal, focus on if you're sometimes we're too focused on the destination that we forget to live and enjoy things. So I feel like this about that in celebration and enjoying the journey. And at the same time with this receiving grace, um, you will soon get the rewards that you know you deserve. Okay? It might not be in the way that you want it to be. It might not be how fast you want it to be, but rest assured you will get to this. Okay? You receive the abundance. But right now, your current energy is the Seven of Swords. So, people might have been deceptive of you, or you might not have been honest with yourself with the Seven of Swords, or you might be keeping something. I don't know, for some of you, I feel like you're keeping a secret. You don't want to let other people know what you've been doing. So for some of you, it's not necessarily have to be a negative thing that you're like sneaky in terms of your like the way you're doing things right now. Like Maybe you just don't want to like people know what you're doing, because they when people know some things, even though you ask for their opinion or not, they'll tell you like, oh, you're not supposed to be doing that, and they'll impose their own fears onto you. They project their fears on you. So maybe it's that. But you want to move towards freedom. Whether you're currently not being honest with yourself, this is like you wanting to free yourself and get towards more freedom in your life. That's what I'm getting. Now, with so that's your current energy. What's coming is a two of discs in reverse. So it can be a bit challenging. You might be trying to like get the rewards, but at the moment it might be delayed. You might be trying to balance yourself in terms of in the physical or in the material, because it's balancing in material life, and it's not yet happening at the moment. So maybe that's why it's here. Your attitude is more important than your aptitude. So even though this might happen, um, how you see things and how you grow from these setbacks and these um, disappointments is how determine how far you will go in your life. And um, I feel like you will be able, I'm hearing you'll be able to adapt to the changes either way, even though you might still not feel, get to that balance in the material life that you want. Okay? Maintain a good attitude anyway. But you'll get there. The fact that this card is here, you'll get there. There might just be some setbacks and delays. And it's all for, it's, there's a reason for everything. So that's your current energy, general energy. In terms of your career, we'll see where you're currently at in your career and what's coming, where you're going towards. Where you're currently at in terms of career, what's the current theme, what you're currently working towards. Spirals of manifestation, and it's currently in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense. Not what else. Where you're coming, you're going towards. What's coming? Where are you coming? Where are you going towards? Inner trust in reverse. I'm hearing partnerships because it's a two. So you might be more sensitive than usual. It spirals both in reverse. So I feel like it's more like in your subconscious. So with these spirals of manifestation, maybe you're finding it hard to manifest what it is that you want at the moment, and you find it hard to attract what you want in your life at the moment. I feel like it's that. But I feel like it's because there with the 9 here, 8 plus 1, there might still be some endings that needs to happen in your life, so that you will need to clean up first, so that you'll be able to make space for the new that you want to come into your life. Because maybe that the like the energetic vibration of the things that in your life right now is not in alignment with the things that you want to have. So you need to get rid of those things, those baggage, those things that are not in your career, in terms of your career. Okay? Some things needs to end. Um but soon you will get there. You will manifest what it is that you want. I mean, you will receive grace. Um you're coming towards inner trust. They're saying whatever happens, whatever setbacks, challenges that you is happening in your life. Again, it's another two. So, um, don't be afraid to ask for help with other people, because it could be like partnerships like that. But at the same time, maybe you're having to deal with like a problem within your partnership that's affecting your career. Maybe it's a partnership within the career. Maybe it's like partnership in terms of your love that's affecting how you're dealing with affecting your career. So sensing that. But whatever is happening right to you right now, whatever challenges you're going through right now, I feel like this is a very emotional one, and you might feel like you need to hide away and you feel sensitive. I feel like you this is a time where you feel other people's energy, and you feel like other people may come towards you to ask for help, and rely on you and ask for your advice. Um, Trust yourself with this, okay? Trust, have that inner trust that even though you might be in the dark right now, phase in your life, that soon the light, trust in, like, have hope, and trust in yourself. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Don't ever doubt yourself. Doubt everyone, everything, but never doubt yourself. Okay. um I feel like hiding away will not serve you very well right now. But at the same time, self care is important in terms of your job, in terms of your career. I mean, I know you're focused on your career or and your job, but don't forget to take proper self care and balance it out. Maybe that's what you're needing to do. Maybe you're doing so much effort, so much action that you're not allowing, you're blocking your gifts, you're blocking your blessings by um working so hard, working more than you need to. Sometimes we do more than we need to, and we overcomplicate things, because it might be like, I always say, it might be like, in terms of deservingness, we might have some issues with deservingness. We feel like you need to work more than we need to be able to achieve a certain goal, because we feel like if we don't work hard enough for something, that we're not deserving of it, something like that. So whatever messages applies to you, that's what I'm getting. Inner healing needs to take place so that you'll be able to attract, manifest what it is that you want. Um, what's clarifier for this? I'll get some cards from the tarot of the hidden realm. So with this spirals of manifestation, your current energy right now in your career, what's the clarifier? Dissatisfaction. I think I saw the Four of Cups, but this card came up. I think it's the Queen of Cups. Yes, and it is the Queen of Cups. Again, as I was saying, getting in touch with your emotions, acceptance, being fine with, you'll soon get your rewards. I always see this like celebration card, like cheers, like cheers for hard work, well done. Um like, well done. Um but at the same time, this could be like, I always also see this card as be getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with how you feel, because how you feel attracts what, your feelings attracts how you're feeling at the moment. If you're in a higher vibration right now, you attract higher vibrational things. If you're in a lower vibration, like sad emotions, you attract lower vibrational things. So pay attention to your how you feel, because it affects your manifestation abilities in terms of your career. Now, with the inner trust card here, what's the clarifier? You're going towards what's coming in terms of your career. Death of something. I talked about letting go and changes. Death of something, so that there will be a rebirth of something. Maybe it's just a death of. Just realize it's not focusing. Okay. Maybe it's just a death of your old habits. Okay. Death of that, your old habits, the old person that you, the old, like you're a new person. You want I feel like this is transformation, like a death of old habits, a death of the old you going towards the new you. Okay? So if even though it might be challenging um right now, and there a lot of changes is happening, a lot of changes might be happening in your career, rest assured this is for like for the highest good, so that there will be changes. What else am I can't speak. Maybe they're preventing me to speak because that's the message that you need to hear. Can't speak. um Death. I'm getting like chess. I don't know why I got some like chess. Maybe get yourself checked, because something about the chest, it could be like an illness. It might not be really like really severe or something like that, but I just got that right now. I sometimes get those things. On the chest area. Anyway, so don't work yourself so hard that you be burnt out. Don't do that. Because I'm getting like you might be tired because you want this balance in your material life. In terms of love, we'll see what's the current theme in this week for your love. For love, for whether you're single or you're in a connection right now, I'll get the energies. So this applies for both your if you're single or in a connection right now. So card where you're currently at in terms of love. Compass in reverse. Where are you heading to? Where you headed? Home. Okay. In terms of love, where you're currently at is the compass in reverse. So there might be challenges. You don't know where you're going. You might feel lost because it's a compass in reverse. You might feel like there's no direction, or you might be in a connection right now. You feel like it's not going anywhere. Like you don't see a clear direction on where this is going. So it could be just that with the compass here in reverse. What else is the compass about? What else is this compass about? Something about direction. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. What is your higher power right now? Whatever you constantly focus on long enough becomes your higher power. Right, right. Because we have your focus, and I was talking about focus and manifestation, where your current energy is right now. So focus. If you focus on a negative, whatever you focus on expands. So if you focus on negative in terms of love, and what will happen to your love life, whether you're single or in a connection, then that's what will expand. That's what you will attract more in your life. Yeah, it's saying also about financial insecurity here. So, because I feel like you might be thinking about that for the people who chose this. or if you obsess over a relationship, if you obsess over a relationship too much, you're losing your personal power, you're giving your personal power away. Nothing but spirit can be your guiding force. You'll never truly find what you seek if these worries and distractions are your constant focus. Surrender and shift your compass. Align yourself and you'll easily find your way back to where you're meant to be. What's truly the purpose of this? What is it that you truly want? Are you aligned on your purpose right now? Is it aligned to your purpose right now? Are you being honest with yourself in terms of love? That's what you need to ask yourself right now. But rest assured, you're going towards home. This is a person or a situation where you feel at home. So also feeling at home, this is finding that home within your own self. Once you find that home within your own self and you have this inner trust within your own self also, this is finding that sense of comfort that is home. Whatever is happening outside of you, will you should not let yourself be affected by that. You might find the person, if you're single, that will feel like home. When they feel like home, you know they're the right person for you. um or you will get to this sense of comfort, like this is a sense of like familiarity that you feel. This is harmony also, I'm sensing. So if you're currently in a connection right now, you're getting towards more of a harmony. This is being comfortable in your own skin also, and belonging. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. Or if it's not like a one person where you connected to romantically, it can just be finding people in your life, being connected with people that are like-minded soul, that's like your soul family. So love in all forms other than romantic. Now I'll get to your current energy right now in terms of love, and then I'll use this card for if you're currently in connection with someone or in a relationship with someone. I'll sense their energy too. But if you're single, I mean, you can just stick to this one here because it's your current energy. And okay, I'll start now. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Strength card in reverse, healing, not not yet feeling financially stable, or like commitment, long-term commitment, thinking of moving forward. That's what I'm seeing on these cards. Letting go of the burdens. Okay, where is your current energy in love at the moment? So we have Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have where you're going towards. the Empress in reverse. Okay, so with this Page of Pentacles, current energy for you right now. This is when the activities that you used to do. I don't know how it relates to like love, but it's when your ideas, the things that you used to love doing with your person, if you're in a connection with someone, or on your own, it's not fulfilling for you anymore. The things that you used to love, the things that you're good at, it's not you feel like you're not good at it anymore, and you're losing a sense of passion. So that's what the message from this card. So this sense of boredom might be only temporary, and you'll soon come out of this without doing much anything. Now, for some of you, if this boredom, like with life itself, or with if you're in a connection with a certain person, if this boredom lasts, then that's the time within like a month or something, then that's when you need to find an advisor that will help you in able to get out of this boredom. Because I've just read now that boredom, you can use that to as a mask in terms of if you find life too scary or too intimidating, people tend to use the boredom mask, like I don't want to do anything, I'm bored with life. And it's because they're afraid to try new things for some people. Or like sometimes, for if you're in connection with someone, then I feel like it's not just love, but like the love of life itself. So whether you're single or in a connection, if you're in a connection with someone, it's like maybe you've outgrown each other. That's why there's this like sense of boredom at the moment. So what's where you're going towards is the reverse and the Empress. So be aware of your body and your body image, your confidence, because it's connected to your confidence and your self-worth and what you're allowing into your life. Okay, because we might be manipulated or abused by another person, and we might not know that. And but that's because you're allowing that in your life. If you think about it, if you didn't do anything about it, like if you didn't, you could have like said no, but you didn't. um and for some of you, whether you're single or not, especially if you're single, maybe it's about loving yourself, especially your body. That's what I'm getting here. Because if you don't love yourself, how are you going to be able to attract love into your life? You don't embody the love, you don't have that love within you. You won't attract that love from outside, from another person. So that's that. Now, if you're in a connection with someone and if you're in a relationship with someone, this guy might be you're mothering your other person so much. You're not letting them learn the lessons that they need to learn. You're trying to do the healing for them. And so you might become overprotective, you might become codependent, or you might become controlling. So shift that mother to child relationship to an adult one with trust and compassion and understanding with each other. Okay? Now I'll get to if you're in connection with someone for couples, or you don't have to be in a relationship, but just in a connection with someone. What's their current energy? The 9 of Wands in reverse. Where are they? What's coming in terms of their energy? Is the Star. Okay. Hope. What I get from this card is that this person is at the moment, trying to trust again. Maybe trust you again, trust love again, try to believe in love again, something like that. So take whatever resonates. But it's something about trusting. They're coming out of their, they're breaking down their walls. So yeah, that's all I feel like I'm getting with this. And yeah, they might need help from you. They might need your support, whether they're admitting that they need it or not. But obviously, don't force it to them. They're healing. Because wherever the Star, they're going towards healing. 2 major arcanas. They're going towards healing. You know this person needs healing. But you can't do the healing for them, okay? Because I feel like you're more in an empowered state. They're currently going through healing. They're going towards healing. You don't have to force this to them. They realize that they're balancing themselves out. They're trying their best to be able to have purpose in this life. I feel like they're thinking about that, purifying their mind, purifying their body. It might be they're trying to change. They might have had addictions. For some of them could be alcohol, purifying yourself from a certain addiction, whether it's a physical, food, something like that, or not. Addiction can be anything. Being codependent also is an addiction. Obsession with someone. So don't worry so much about this person because they're healing. That's all that I've got. There's still hope. That's all what I got from your person. Let's see the advice. For singles, for couples. For singles first, love. Law of attraction. I'm already talking about this. What you focus on, you attract. So be in a high vibration. If you want to attract someone that will be committed to you, that will love you unconditionally, love yourself unconditionally. That's how you do it. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So even though you don't want love, whatever it is that you want in your life, you embody that. So that's what you attract. For couples, people that are in connection, let your past go. Your past might still be affecting the past issues, the past thinking might still be affecting the current connection. So let that go. Let that all go. If you made mistakes, they made mistakes. Let that all go. Don't keep bringing it into the present moment. Okay? Because that's where misunderstandings happen. The burden of carting your past around has made you wary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. Okay? Let your past go. Reward yourself. Balance in the giving and receiving. Self-care. The bottom of the deck. In terms of your career, I will get additional advice in terms of career, life in general. 2 cards. I mean, these 2 cards might resonate with you. One card, maybe just one card might resonate with you. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what else? Okay. Gratitude list. Count your blessings. At the bottom of the deck. Now, pay yourself first. I feel like most of you are not doing it. That's why it's in reverse. Make yourself your most important financial obligation. Again, self-care, investing on yourself. This is basically investing on yourself. Most of you are overworking here. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. I don't know if you know about the financial freedom account, but it's basically setting aside at least 10% of your if your income, and basically you don't um spend that ever, because that will be your financial freedom money. You can only spend that if that money is bigger. You can only spend the interest that you get from that money. You'll be able to spend that when you're the interest when if you're older, you know. That's what I got. So savings, paying yourself first. Also, what else? You can save another 10%. That's for your long-term goals. Then another 10% of your income in your play money. That's where you spend. I feel like it's important for you to set aside at least 10% of your at most 10% of your income to play, which is you do like in terms of play, do whatever it is that you want to do and just spend that money, whatever it is that you enjoy and makes you happy. It can be like treating yourself out or like a massage, something like that will be really good. I know you might be saying my income is not enough to be able to do that. So but the way, if you learn how to manage your money now, it will really benefit you later. You will thank yourself later. If you know that your income is not enough, then create more ways to be able to have more income. Don't settle into I can't afford it and I can't do it. ask yourself, how can you do it? How can you afford it? Then I have here, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So don't focus on other people. Use other people as an inspiration. If they can do it, you can do it. There's not even though other people are successful and more abundant in terms of financially to you, there's not a lack of abundance. There's abundance for everyone to share. So don't focus on the lack, on what you don't have. Focus on what you have, especially at the bottom of the deck, gratitude list. So at the moment you might have a lot of things. It might not be something monetary, but it's something still to be thankful for. Okay? Don't focus on the lack, because if you focus on the lack, it blocks your way, blocks yourself from receiving abundance. But I mean, as I said, you'll be receiving grace, receiving this abundance inevitably if you just keep going, keep moving forward, and your attitude will say a lot about you. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope this resonated. Let me know how it resonated with you. With my services, all my details are down below, and I'm sending you so much love and